Hello everyone, so welcome to another episode 20 here on Gorbad Ironclaw. So yeah, basically we do get a new plan here, nothing too important. So the idea I've decided, so I'm going to teleport here through to Nagashizar, but I'm not going to conquer that place because likely they have that big garrison. It's always a nightmare place to conquer, regardless if I have a log army with me or not. And especially not with this sort of army still, without single entities. You know, I still would need those. If I had this army already with full scrap and everything, then maybe. But without that, unless I can call them out, you know, or force them out, I'll rather just deal with the rebellion there and then have someone reinforce for the conquest of Nagashizar. It's always a pain to conquer that place. So I'm gonna colonize here. I think I spend most of the money that I have. Yeah, of course. With less units, I'm glad that they changed it so you don't need to waste the men. Okay, but it's still a problem. Still a problem because it costs a lot. So that's my entire income actually, so hopefully I can get some more income by... No, I don't want to raid my own province. I can get some more income by fighting someone. And you have... Oh, there's Ungrim. With Garagrim, okay. That's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a problem. Likely, if I'm lucky, he's gonna move in and I can attack. Still with the Wog army, because if I don't have the Wog army, that's a difficult one. I would win, I think, but I would lose some units here and there. So maybe I can just move this guy really quickly to reinforce him, or at least to give you some options. And nothing here. Well, I can get the peace treaty now. Should I? I think, because I think I need to focus. Yeah, 600 is about them more. Do I want that? No. I think I can still go and attack that. Should I? Let me check. Let me check what is happening here. So, do I want to go clubbing, more lord rank, or quicker loading, bouncing for knight or goblins? No, I want something for the unit mass and physical resistance. That's perfect. That's perfect. So I really don't know if I should go there because it's so far away, especially with the problems that we have here, because this is all the swamp terrain. It's an awful place. This acts like a natural border. I'm gonna move in just to double check what is over there, and that's it. And that's the first time, by the way, I'm not complaining that Malagar is attacking, because that's the first time that I've seen Beastmen be effective in anything. So I'm like, I'm honestly surprised that Malagar was actually so good. You know, he's attacking quite far away. So that's kind of cool to see. You know, I don't know if that's to do with the AI changes, but he was doing well. You know, he had a big army, but yeah, got destroyed. Mostly in the garrison of Barakvar, which was, it's a huge garrison. I'm so glad that I built garrison there. So I hope this is a good campaign actually, to demonstrate where you build the garrison. Precisely because of how influential they can be, you know? Even if they don't cause you to defend yourself, the places, a strong garrison reinforcing almost a lame army can deal with a lot. So that's the idea. Very well. And the turn, it's slightly bad that I get so many tactics removed. Precisely. Oh my god, that's a lot of slayers. So that's a lot of quarrelers, which is good, because if those were iron breakers, or you know, if those were iron drakes, that would be terrifying. He still has Journey's End, so yeah, these guys don't die easily. Well, they still... What's the weakness of Doomseekers is missiles, so it's kind of It's kind of sad seeing this because those Doomseekers are weak against the Black Orcs and weak against the missiles. So it's one of the rare cases where you go through the Dwarven armies. You know, you go through the infantry units. You're going to see that. I can't keep bossing because I don't have the other type of troll unit. The third troll unit, but I can get heavy metal matching. Oh, that's perfect. More armor for these guys. Yes, thank you, that will help. That also helps, especially because he doesn't have a lot of armor piercing missiles, for instance. That also always helps, so that's cool. And I don't think I need to wait here. I have two options. I can wait for him to attack the high place and then take out maybe a gyrocopter unit and then attack. But then I'll lose my entire Warg army. So why not do the opposite? I'll attack him. He's in forced march, which is terrible for him. I'll attack him. The Warg army will be likely destroyed, which would be always, you know. I can even auto-resolve without losses, yeah, so as you can see, yeah, my Warg army is definitely just going to take the blunt of the attack. It's going to be easy, and as soon as my Black Orcs are engaged, they are already weakened, and I'm pretty sure that I can breach through that front line of Slayers and Doomseekers. So yeah, this is going to be fun. So like I stated, it's not the worst place to fight. It's not the best because it's, you know, he is on the high ground, but he only has a bolt thrower, which is, I'm glad. If Ungrim was accompanied by some organ guns or some flame cannons or anything like that, that would be dangerous. But no, he has just the weak bolt thrower. So I'm gonna go straight up, which is not advised against dwarfs, but actually that's going to be the tactic here. And my bolt throwers, they're going to try to hit their own bolt throwers. And the only unit of cavalry that I have is going to try to envelop and go around and just cause some havoc. So the reinforcements have arrived. I just moved them all. So you can see this is kind of like the Romans 3. You know, they had the Hastati line, then the Velites, the Principes, and then the Triari. And it's kind of that idea, you know, the more he goes through the first line, the more tough the units are. So that's exactly what I want for my Black Orcs to just arrive when the enemy is completely exhausted, and my goblins have just soaken all the charges and everything. So I'm feeling good about this. I think I'm going to move the bolt throwers, my goblin bolt throwers, right to the edge. You can see the range of the enemy bolt thrower there. So I'm just going to put my own in range. And by the way, my bolt throwers have enough to two-shot or one-shot even some of these units. But because here's the deal. Because the Doomseekers have this ability, the Journey's End, the hit points are the only thing that I can take. So I can only reduce every model to 1 health. And if they keep hitting the same model, that doesn't die. So that's the advantage. This Journey's End is actually a very good anti-heavy damage, anti-artillery, because artillery will hit, you know, and instead of one-shotting an entity, it won't. So as I was doing this, I was realizing, oh, hold on, I shouldn't be targeting these guys. Maybe I should target the hammerers, who don't have that ability. But at this point, I just let it because they were about to start moving towards me, because of course at one point the AI just goes, okay, enough, you have the range advantage, that means I need to attack, and there you go. So I immediately redirect my bolt throwers to attack their own bolt throwers. I don't know if they're going to be able to hit them or not. I just told them to do it. The bolt throwers, they used to be so good, but for the ones for the goblins, they lack so much in accuracy. I'm trying to make them work well, but really they're just being more of this. Just, hey, I have a couple of units to force the enemy into me, and that's it. Which is not bad. You can work with units with that expectation, you know. So I'm sending my Wyvern, so my Lord, against the Gyrocopters, and he's gonna dodge almost the full time. And now, as you can see, I'm just sending in the chaff. I send in everyone. Goblins, there we go. Goblins versus Doomseekers. And believe it or not, they will do damage. They'll die really fast, but they'll still do some damage to those Doomseekers, which means that the second line, the Orc boys, will do a little bit more damage to them, and then suddenly the Black Orcs arrive and it's just mopping up time. So here's the Orc boy big guns, under attack by the Iron Drakes. I should have targeted the Iron Drakes. I think I sent them to the bolt throwers and I shouldn't. But at least that's the damage there. Ungrim is completely under attack by my all of my missile troops. That's why it's falling so fast. He has 0 armor. He doesn't have enough to defend. And I'm glad my archers actually are hitting him a lot. You can see the Doomseekers there. You know, the Orc big guns, the Black Orcs finally arrive and they have nearly nothing to fight. So yeah, that's an easy fight for them. And yeah, even though you see a lot of units retreating on my side, that's the expected ones, the goblins. So yeah, my lord is still chasing the gyrocopters. That's going to happen forever. And over here, the Slayers are the ones doing a little bit of more of a resistance against Orc boys, trolls, which they have bonus against, so I had to be careful, you know, and my own Black Orcs. So I'm not worried about the enemy ranged units at all. They don't have a lot of armor piercing. I do have my cavalry just trying to hit here, the bolt throwers. I think I misclicked them. Instead of attacking with all the damage, I misclicked them and they didn't attack, but they'll create that. Now it's the Wog, and with the Wog I think the enemy front line crumbles, and all that is left is the mighty Ungrim, which is a pain to fight against. And I'll repeat, he's a bloody pain to fight, because that's so many resistances. I mean, all the Doomseekers and Slayers are nearly dead. That's good. I even sent out, as you can see, my lord stopped going for the gyrocopters, just sent him against the enemy missile units. Some of my missile units are attacking the quarrelers. I'll send just a couple of units there and they'll rout very easily. But Ungrim is just in the middle of some Black Orcs and the Swamp Things, which kind of reduce their melee, his melee by 6, even if it does something. I don't know if it does anything. And I'm just spamming spells on Ungrim, and even though he has resistance, it's like, yeah, if I can get half damage on him, it's already good. And my archers are just going to town on him as well. So especially the mercenary, the ogre mercenary archer unit, they're going against them. But this guy, I mean, that's a lot of ward save and missile resistance and spell ward, and it's like he just resists way too much. I think Ungrim is likely the new Vlad. He just survives and survives and survives. He's the Duracell bunny. Don't tell him I said that, but yeah, that's what he sounds like. So these are big guns that would always get destroyed in the end, so I'm not worried about it. Now he's attacking my bolt throwers, which I'm like, yeah, I don't really care too much about that. And I'm just telling my units to hit him anyways. And even just a couple of shots, you can see that some of these shots, they do like 10 or 7 damage, which is amazing because sometimes it's like a bolt thrower shot. It should give him like 100 damage and it does so little. But yeah, that's because of all his resistances. So I'm trying to create like a concave here to shoot on Ungrim. Of course it's 1, you know. it's not like I'm gonna lose this, but the point is whether or not he creates more damage, or if my units, you know, just suffer a little bit too much. Let me go a little bit faster, just so you can see. See, for instance, these black orcs, I was like, oh, they didn't finish him off. He's finishing them off. And those are black orcs. I need them alive. So it's one of those things. Yeah, Ungrim, you're a pain. 680, and it just goes down so slowly. Look at that. 5, 4, 6, 20, 6, 603. It's like 50 every time. Ugh, he's annoying, but still, he's going down, that's for sure. And I didn't even send my lord against him because I was like, man, I don't want to have the awful, hey, I got three shotted by Ungrim, because he's terrific against enemies, you know. But that's the whole army destroyed. Yeah, it was still a Pyrrhic victory, but I'm gonna get the treasury or the replenishment. I'm thinking the treasury because I can replenish easily, and the enemy doesn't seem to have any more strength here. Yeah. I really don't want to push to Mount Gorbad. I was considering selling the high place to maybe Tretch to force them to go on that. Oh, I could get this. Yeah, back on your feet. That's great. It's exactly what I want. Yeah, look at that. Look at the replenishment rate. And you're gonna go aspect. Which one is the other one? It's the Doom and Darkness, right? Yeah. Leadership, it's always something good to control, to have some control over, so I like that spell. I'm not really always, as you've seen, always for the damage spells, even though I use them, of course. Okay, so the best garrison there, and I'm just wondering whether the high place is the best place to hide. Well, of course, if you ask Vader, he's gonna tell you, yeah, the high ground is always the better. But okay, I'm gonna give all these units to Spite Backbitter because I want Tricky to be the leader of units, you know, to a Night Goblin army, and it's not gonna include these Mangless Quigs, even though they're so good. So I'm just giving these units. These are completely random. This is not an army focused on anything, you know. It just has a random giant there because I purchased 2 and I lost 1. So, but the idea here is just to have, you know, a little bit of a presence, because that causes the AI to not attack as often. So it's very important when you're dealing with this, guys, to realize, hey, why is the AI attacking me here or anything? More often than not, it's just because you don't have enough military presence in the region. So here's the deal. I'm deciding against going to fight the Beastmen there because I'm pretty sure, you know, Scarbrand declared war like a couple of turns ago, so definitely some form of army is coming in, and I really don't want to be caught up by surprise there, especially not in the middle of the swamp. So I retreated my force there. You have the gobos, that's for sure. I'm just going to give you looter, and then you're going to have the reduced upkeep, but I'm going to build a Night Goblin army with that guy. And Raknik Spiderclaw is finally here in the Bitter Bay. He's going to be able to take out finally that rebellion. So all things considered, I'm feeling really well about this. So let me check the deals. Oh yeah, that's great. That's great. And is it time for peace? Is it not? I think I'll go for it. Yeah, they could offer a little bit more, but I'm gonna go for it, just because I really want to focus on the Exiles of Khorne and Karakatrin. It's not the best place to move into, but of course I'm also moving over here to Dokkaraz, and then I'm gonna go Stone Mine Tower and everything here. Ekrund, that's gonna be a great place to defend. And then I'm going to be in full fight against Khorne, that's for sure. And hopefully not betrayed by by not betrayed, but not attacked by Clan Ungrim too soon. They will declare war, that's for sure. So the advantage of these guys is upkeep 90. I mean, you have a scout that is almost free. So yeah, Wog is finished. Now, what do I want? The armored squig hoppers, or do I want the lava rider? The scrap amount is crazy. That's great, actually. But I do want the lava spider rider archers, mostly because they're armor piercing, if not mistaken. That's the difference, right? The other ones aren't, right? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see. Unit and spell browser. There we go. Bet you didn't know that you can do this. So yeah, the normal ones aren't. There we go. The normal ones are not. So the lava ones are much better. Let's go Spidery Doom. Definitely going for that. And here's some... That's a very low army. Where's Scarbrand, dude? I kind of wanted Scarbrand to be there just to fight him against, you know, Gorbad and a garrison army to ensure that my success, but he isn't there. So yeah, having some growth issues and of course upkeep issues and recruitment issues because of course I'm restarting the WoG. I think I'm going to declare it against Scarbrand. That's for sure. By the way, Nurgle declared war as well, so thank you. I'm gonna have to overextend even further, which sucks, but you know. Finally, we can defeat this enemy, these clan rebels. I mean, the Lord was almost defeated itself. So yeah, let's get army replenishment or let's get treasury. Army replenishment, I think, because they're kinda low already, and Nurgle is likely on the way. Maybe with 1-2 stacks, who knows. I want to equip this. Yeah, 5 turns is enough to have them come in. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I still just want the Arachnarok spiders on this guy. And who knows where I'm gonna have to defend there. But yeah, now I have more casualty replenishment, more growth. That's always welcome. I don't mind that we cannot change the banner now. It's a bit poor, but yeah. I guess that's okay. But that is something that I would like for them to change, that you can select the one you want. You know, because sometimes you just want to declare a WoG and you not necessarily are thinking on the bonus of the WoG. But yeah, okay. That's what we have for now. So I'm gonna move back with this guy. Yeah, definitely. To move in and to have those units. And I know that I still don't want... I want a black orc instead of those 2 casters. And I'm gonna have to swap some stuff. So definitely give him these units. Yeah, I remain with the swamp things and the orc boar boys and the arrow units. Yeah, do I want to change already the heroes? I don't think so, not for now. Yeah, I'll need it later on. But yeah, oh, I need to recruit this. Okay, so I'll need to take down the river trolls there. There we go. There we go. River trolls or the orc boar boys. No, the river trolls. Yeah, there we go. So you're gonna recruit. Finally, I have this army. Then the next scrap is gonna be to improve these guys. So that's going to be the priority for now. And turn 56, I kind of have like 2 armies all exactly as I want them. So that's good, I guess. You get some stuff. I wanted to get regimental there, but he doesn't have heroes. So I'm going to have to attack the corn army here. That's going to be either auto resolve or just going to destroy it or demolish it. But that'll be next episode. So thank you guys for watching the series and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.